Welcome back to Make Play Treasure. Today we're reading The Best Hanukkah Ever by Barbara Diamond Golden. This will be so good. Alright. It was the Saturday night before Hanukkah, and the Noodle family was sitting around the kitchen table eating their supper. Did you hear what the rabbi said in synagogue this morning? Asked Papa Jack. Mama Pearl finished the last spoonful of her chicken soup. Such a smart rabbi, she said. He told us it is hard to give the perfect gift, one that will be treasured forever. The Noodles silently pondered the rabbi's words. Bubby Sadie thought so much that her nose wrinkled. Mama Pearl got a headache, and little Yuckle tumbled off his chair. The family vowed to practice the rabbi's wise advice. Papa Jack put everyone's name in a hat. Each noodle was to give a gift to the person whose name was picked. On the first night of Hanukkah, the family lit the menorah, sang holiday songs, and told the Hanukkah story. The smell of Mama Pearl's potato pancakes filled the air. So did the noodles, laughing and shrieking each time they spun the dreidel. Then it came time to exchange the presents. The noodle pulled out their perfect gifts. Such a pile I never saw, said Papa Jack. Youngest goes first, said Mama Pearl. The gift for little Yuckle was as round and big as little Yuckle himself. He thumped on the package. It made a hollow sound. Bubby Sadie smiled proudly. It's from me, she said. Little Yuckle tore off the paper. Why, Bubby Sadie, exclaimed Mama Pearl. It's a pickle barrel, just like Grandma Altie's in the old country. Such pickles are she made. Bubby Sadie licked her lips. It kills me to give that old barrel away. But like the rabbi said, it is hard to give the perfect gift. Little Yuckle started banging the wooden barrel like a drum. Bubby Sadie frowned. Such a nice pickle barrel, and see what he does? Don't fuss, Mama Pearl said. He'll enjoy the pickle barrel when he's older. Open my present, Papa Jack, said Mama. Papa Jack unwrapped his present and held it in his hands. A straw hat with yellow daisies circling the brim and purple ribbons cascading down from the back. Papa Jack didn't say a word. I've wanted a hat like that my whole life, said Mama Pearl. Papa Jack sat quietly. I know what I'll do. He grabbed his motorcycle helmet from the hat tree, and plunked the straw hat on top of it. I'll start a new style, said Papa Jack. Mama Pearl stamped her foot. You'll stretch it out of shape, she said crossly. Ugh, these noodle husbands, said Bubby Sadie. What do they know of hats? Papa Jack handed Mama Pearl her present. Look what I got you, he said. It'll put a smile back on your face. A noodle guarantee. Mama Pearl pulled off the paper and saw a sparkly red guitar. I can't play this, she snapped. Then learn, said Papa Jack, looking wistfully at the lovely guitar. I wish somebody had given one to me. Open my present, Bubby Sadie, Shayna said. A curling iron, Bubby Sadie wailed. If only I had more hair left to curl, she began to sob. All at once, Shayna's present jumped. She fell backwards. What kind of present jumps? She asked. Tree frogs, cried little Yuckle. They're beauties, too. I've been visiting them at the pet shop every day after school. Shayna screamed. Papa Jack went redder than a beet. Mama Pearl glared at the helmet with her hat smashed down over it. Bubby Sadie sadly stroked the few hairs left on her head and cried louder. Little Yuckle stomped and thumped his pickle barrel, making the house shake with the horrible racket. The noodles were miserable. This was their worst Hanukkah ever. Jack, go get the rabbi, ordered Bubby Sadie. On Hanukkah, said Papa Jack, but soon he was back with the rabbi. Mama Pearl was the first to complain. We did just what you said. We gave one another a perfect gift, but none of us is happy. Bubby Sadie shook her finger at the rabbi. See what happened because of you? The rabbi looked at the angry noodles. This is a big mistake. I said it's hard to give the perfect gift, one that will be treasured forever. That means it should be a treasure to who gets it, not to who gives it. Well, what will we do now? Cried Bubby Sadie. Our Hanukkah is ruined. Little Yuckle jumped up. No, it isn't, he shouted. He rolled the pickle barrel to Bubby Sadie, who affectionately pinched his cheek. Papa Jack peeled the hat off his motorcycle helmet and tried it onto Mama Pearl's head. She kissed her husband and presented him with the shiny guitar. Shayna caught the frogs and gave them to Little Yeckle. Bubby Sadie picked up the curling iron and gave it to Shayna. Just what I always wanted, beamed Mama Pearl. Me too, all the noodles yelled at once. They grabbed hands and did a dance around the rabbi. This is the best Hanukkah ever, said Shayna. We are one smart family, crowed Little Yeckle. That's a noodle for you, said Papa Jack. The end. Remember to like and subscribe so you can keep up with our reading events and activities. Happy Hanukkah!